How I actually prepare the site. I dig out a hole about 3 foot around. I really work the soil down, and I usually use a hoe. I'm not sure what it's called, but I'll try to get a picture of it later to post. But it's like a circle, and it's got a flat side, and it's a weeding hoe. I'm not sure what they call it, but I'll clear this down to about 6 inches deep. I'll take half of my material, and what I use to set up an initial site, I get this Producer's Pride at Tractor Supply. It's a general purpose mineral. I use 2 parts of it, 1 part fine salt. I use about 20 pounds to set up a site. I poured half of it in the hole and I worked that in. I've already done that. And now I'll show you how I spread the rest of it out over the site area. Okay, I've spread it out over the entire hole. And I'll work this in a little bit. And normally what I'll do is on top of this, I'll put a half a bag of that deer cane. It's got like a licorice or an anise flavoring to it that really helps get the site fired up and noticed by the deer. But since I'm putting this in so early, I'm not going to worry about that. If they haven't found it by June, then obviously this is not the right spot. So let me go ahead and work this in. I'll take one final picture. Okay, that's basically how it looks. That's what it'll look like when I have the site set up. I keep it pretty well covered because I don't want other people finding this. The turkey hunters will be out here in April, so you know you gotta think about these things. They're going to be walking around through this area, so I want this to soak in. Putting it out in February, end of February, and hopefully it'll be soaked in by the time they get. Now I'm going to go prep my tree right here, and I'm actually going to take my camera, put it up pretty high, and face it out this way, so that I get all the deer coming through this area and coming into the mineral lick. So this is basically how I set up a mineral site. I'll come in June now, and I'll refresh in this site and put my camera up. Okay, when I refresh it, I put about 10 more pounds of material in there. If the deer haven't hit it, if they're not hitting it by June, I'm not going to waste my time with this. It's not a spot that I want to try to take inventory. I want to find a place where the deer naturally travel through and they just stop by here just to grab a few minerals as they're coming and going to their food source. So that's what I do.